Chapter 2: Unveiling Secrets. Emily had been in Willowbrook for several weeks now, and her presence had begun to weave itself into the fabric of the town. She had settled into a routine at the Willow Inn, her black coat a familiar sight in the inn's cozy dining area. Each morning, she would enjoy breakfast prepared by Sarah and then disappear into her room with her art supplies, working on her paintings with a sense of purpose she hadn't felt in years. But despite her growing familiarity with the inn and the town, Emily remained an enigma to most. She had a quiet, reserved nature that kept her from mingling with the townspeople. She would exchange polite greetings and smiles with the locals, but she rarely engaged in conversations beyond the usual pleasantries. Sarah, however, had become increasingly intrigued by Emily's mystery. The innkeeper had a natural curiosity about people, and Emily's story, hidden beneath her reserved exterior, piqued her interest. Sarah saw in Emily a kindred spirit, someone who had experienced loss and was in search of something more. One sunny morning, as Emily sat at her usual table, sipping a cup of hot tea and gazing out of the window at the quaint town square, Sarah decided it was time to break the silence. "Emily," Sarah began gently, setting a fresh plate of eggs and toast in front of her, "you've been here for a while now, and I can't help but wonder about your story. You seem like you're carrying a heavy burden. If you ever feel like talking, I'm here to listen." Emily looked up, her eyes meeting Sarah's. There was a vulnerability in her gaze, a silent plea for understanding. After a moment of hesitation, she nodded. "I suppose it wouldn't hurt to share a little," Emily said softly. "I've been through some difficult times, Sarah, and that's why I ended up here in Willowbrook." Sarah pulled up a chair and sat down across from Emily, her expression warm and empathetic. She listened intently as Emily began to open up about her troubled past. Emily's story flowed like a quiet stream, each word carrying the weight of her experiences. She told Sarah about her life as a successful artist, the pressure and demands that had eventually suffocated her creativity. She spoke of the tragic incident that had shattered her world, leaving her heartbroken and lost. Tears glistened in Emily's eyes as she described the loss of her beloved husband, James, in a car accident. He had been her muse, her source of inspiration. With his death, the colors in her life had faded, and she found herself adrift in a sea of grief. "In the midst of my pain," Emily whispered, "I realized I needed a change, a place to heal and rediscover my love for art. That's when I found Willowbrook." Sarah listened with empathy, her heart aching for the pain Emily had endured. She understood how the quiet charm of Willowbrook could offer solace to a wounded soul. "Emily," Sarah said gently, "I'm so sorry for your loss. But I'm also glad you found your way here." It's clear that you have a remarkable talent for painting, and this town has a way of healing broken spirits. I believe that your art will help you find your way back to happiness." Emily offered a faint smile, a glimmer of hope in her eyes. She had taken the first step in unveiling her secrets, and in Sarah, she had found a confidant who would support her on her journey of healing and rediscovery. Their conversation marked the beginning of a deepening friendship between Emily and Sarah, a bond that would grow stronger as they faced the mysteries and challenges that lay ahead in Willowbrook. As the weeks passed, Emily and Sarah's friendship deepened. Emily continued to paint, creating stunning works of art that captured the essence of Willowbrook's serene landscapes and the emotions she had carried with her. Sarah, inspired by Emily's talent and resilience, encouraged her to share her art with the world. One sunny afternoon, as they sat together in the inn's garden, sipping tea and enjoying the warmth of the sun, Sarah broached a new subject. "Emily," Sarah said, "I've been thinking about your art and the impact it could have on our town. Willowbrook is known for its appreciation of creativity, and I believe it's time for your work to be seen by more than just me." Emily looked thoughtful. The idea of showcasing her art in a town known for its love of culture was appealing, but also daunting. "I'm not sure, Sarah," she replied hesitantly. "I've been away from the art world for so long, and I'm not sure if my work is ready to be shown." Sarah placed a reassuring hand on Emily's shoulder. "You have a gift, Emily, and I have a feeling that the people of Willowbrook will embrace your art with open hearts. Let's start small. We can organize an exhibition right here in the inn. It will be a chance for you to reintroduce yourself to the world through your paintings." Emily considered the idea, her heart conflicted between fear and excitement. She had been hiding from the world for so long, but Sarah's unwavering support was beginning to thaw the walls around her heart. "I'll think about it," Emily finally said, a glimmer of determination in her eyes. Over the following days, Emily carefully selected her best paintings, each one a reflection of her journey, her emotions, and the beauty of Willowbrook. Sarah worked tirelessly to prepare the inn for the exhibition, spreading the word through town and inviting the townspeople to attend. The day of the exhibition arrived, and the inn was transformed into a gallery of vibrant colors and emotions. The townspeople marveled at Emily's paintings, each one telling a story that resonated with their own experiences. Emily's art seemed to breathe life into the town, and a sense of pride swelled in the hearts of the residents. As the evening wore on, a sense of unity enveloped Willowbrook. The townspeople gathered around Emily, sharing stories, laughter, and tears. Emily's art had not only revealed her own secrets, but had also opened the hearts of those who had come to see it. Sarah watched with a smile as Emily became a part of Willowbrook's community, her art and her presence enriching the lives of those around her. The connection between Emily's story and the town's history was about to become clearer, and the journey of unveiling secrets was far from over. With the success of the exhibition, a new chapter had begun, one that would lead Emily, Sarah, and the town of Willowbrook on a path of discovery, healing, and unexpected revelations. Emily's art had become a bridge between her past and her future, and the town's history held the key to unraveling the mysteries that lay ahead in the chapters to come.